Hello and welcome to day 6 of our free 30 days of mindful art. So as I explained in day 2's video, I'm new to the practice, so I'm going to be sharing some of my learning, some of the things that I've enjoyed, some of the things I may be finding difficult. So for today we're going to concentrate on doodling. And I explained to the ladies before that usually when you doodle it's when you're listening, concentrating, or maybe just kind of like away with the fairies and doing exactly what you want, whereas with this mindful kind of doodling is more focusing on your senses and being a little bit more aware of the marks that you're making, the things that are around you, and being a little bit less restricted with the idea. So we were just talking about like what colours we might use or what you might draw, whereas with mindful doodling it is just kind of letting your body allow to do what it wants to do basically. So as you can see, we're in the Lake District today, so it's lovely to be in such a nice surrounding rather than my flat for a change, so that's nice. So we've got some fabric. We're going to be doing our doodling on fabric today with some fabric pens, but feel free to use whatever materials that you have around. Really, it doesn't have to be exactly what we use, but fabric's quite nice with the pens, just to sort of see what different responses you get from using them. So we'll start. So if you want to just kind of put your feet flat on the ground and start with maybe hands on thighs. You can close your eyes to start off if you want to, but it will be an open eye practice, so we can obviously see what marks we're making. And you can also maybe close your eyes while you're writing. It doesn't have to be something that you kind of see. And if you just want to sort of concentrate on the things that you can hear around you. Maybe there's a certain temperature, maybe there's a little bit of breeze. Take in some of the sounds as well, and maybe just be a little bit mindful of how you feel. And then now if you want to choose your material, choose your pen, or as I said we're using fabric pens, if you want to choose which one you're ready to start with. And if you want to just sort of put pen to fabric just to start off with and see how that feels. And now you can start to let your hand guide to exactly where it wants to go. Notice any sounds that the pen's making. You can hear that our fabric pens are sort of scratching the material. And if you have any thoughts sort of passing through, that's completely fine, just be aware of that. Maybe just try and focus again on how the pencil feels in your hand, the marks that it's making on the paper or the fabric. And if you've got certain images coming through, you want to actually draw something specific, that's fine as well. But just try as much as you can to be sort of free and just be a bit more aware of your surrounding and of how you feel. Feel free to also change the material you're using at any point. just remembering as well that there's no sort of perfection to this. Whatever the final product is whatever the final product is. Again, when you do have any thoughts passing through, just bring it back to the actual movements and the marks that you're making. Maybe you're leaning on something that would make the marks unusual, or the marks aren't going in the exact same position as you planned to originally. So if you want to slowly come to start making the last few marks,